And good evening and welcome to New Prague First Bank and Trust Arena here from the New Prague Community Center. I'm Wade Olson, and we have made it to the conclusion of the New Prague Trojans regular season. Both teams have finished their warm-ups, Zamboni on the ice, and puck drop expected a little after 7:15, 7:17 or so puck drop here from New Prague as the Trojans take on the Chaska Hawks. Last regular season game for New Prague as they will head into the playoffs somewhere in the middle. As high as the 3, as low as the 5, still a lot to be sorted out, and this game will play a part in that. So a big one for New Prague, taking on a Chaska team that's in a retooling part of their program. Just 3 wins on the season for the Hawks. These two teams did play a couple of weeks ago, I think 16 days ago in Chaska. New Prague did win that game 5-1. But since then, the Trojans have gone 0-5-1, do not have a win in their last 6, despite playing some pretty good hockey. And I think touching on that is head coach Brad Drazen as part of our AAI Garage Door Coaches interview. Here's the head coach talking tonight's game, Tuesday's game against Jefferson, and overall thoughts on the season. And here once again with head coach, Trojans head coach Brad Drazen. Coach, last home regular season game tonight against Chaska. Let's talk about 2 nights ago against Bloomington Jefferson, 3-1 defeat. I really liked the way you guys played. I thought 45 of the 51 minutes, you guys were much the best.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought we did things the right way. We were resilient, and there's times where the right changes don't have anything to do with tactics or systems or structures, and I think we kind of started to move our feet a little bit more, and we were just a little bit more aggressive, and then one shift led to the next, and I liked the way we played.
One of the guys in that game, the word that comes to mind is growing confidence. From game 3 to game 20, whatever this is, looks like a whole different player to me.
Yeah, he is an unbelievable person. Like, he is just top notch, works hard, does things the right way. I don't have enough good things to say about him. I think it's hard to get thrown in as a sophomore defenseman, especially our second or third game is against Lakeville North, and it's a different grind. We played less games in the youth, but it's a grind, and he's just gotten better and better and better. There's things that we've talked with him about of stick placement and stuff like that, and he just takes it and runs with it. He's a lot of fun to coach. He's a great kid, and offensively, he's able to walk the blue line really well and get pucks through. Yeah, like I said, I don't have enough good things to say about him.
Chaska, conference game, you guys did defeat them the first time. Retooling a little bit are the Hawks, but just talk a little bit about that first game, the win, and what are some of the things that you guys will have to do tonight?
Yeah, the first time I thought we played well again. It's Metro West Conference. There's never going to be an easy game. And Chaska, it's their last game too, and they're wanting to get into sections 2 playing the right way, and so we know that. They've got nothing to lose on their end. Same with us, so I think it's going to be a good game. They're a good team, and so I think if we can use our speed and attack, I think that'll be good for us.
Once again, here with head coach Brad Drazen on the AAI Garage Door pregame coaches show. Coach, last question. Regular season comes to a close tonight. Playoffs start 1 week from tonight. Talk about the season. There's been some high highs. There's been some nights that you probably want to have back. But just give everybody watching at home kind of an overall summary of the Trojans' 25-26 regular season.
Yeah, if you look at the first 5 or 6 games, I don't think we were playing at our best, but we found ways to win, and that's what good teams do. You find ways, scrappy ways to win, and then then we hit a little bit of a slump where we're outplaying some teams, but just can't bury the puck. And then it got into the conference schedule, and that's always a grind. It's always a grind. I thought early we started off really well, and then we ran into some of the better teams, and Chan took it to us a little bit, but then we responded really well against Benilde. And it's interesting. It's a weird thing to think and to say and to tell these guys, like, hey, I know we haven't won a game in a while, but we are playing our best hockey right now. We are. Against Jefferson and St. Louis Park, we had a lot of really, really good scoring chances. Like, we kind of laugh about it now, but like Jackson Whitus in St. Louis Park, we have not a wide open net, but off a face-off play, and it hits our guy. Cade Borward's, the puck hits his stick and breaks his stick. Just weird things like that. but I think our confidence is good, and I feel really, really good about where we're at heading into playoffs.
Very good. Join me for the first?
Yes.
After the first? Excellent. Once again, Coach, thank you very much. And thanks for doing this all season long, too. I think everybody really appreciates it at home. Good luck, and we'll talk to you here in a little bit.
Yeah, thanks.
And once again, thank you to Coach Drazen taking time pregame to join us, talk New Prague Trojans hockey. And he's right. Sometimes coaches say, we played well, it just didn't go our way, and it's half truths or partial truths. Not the case the other night. That's a 15-win Jefferson team that came in here, and New Prague was even or better. I thought 43 to 45 minutes of that game, and just a bunch of scoring chances. I don't know if they had enough grade A scoring chances, but they're definitely the sustained pressure in the third period alone, just that last 8 or 9 minutes, didn't feel like a deserved result. So you could see there's confidence on the New Prague bench. Despite the 0-5-1 last 6 games going into the regular season finale, I do think they're playing good hockey. I did like what I saw a lot in the Oriole game, loved what I saw in the majority of the Bloomington Jefferson game, and I think maybe tonight could be one of those powder keg type nights where everything kind of blows up and New Prague plays maybe one of their best games of the season. That's what we're hoping. We are minutes away from puck drop here. We are going to take a commercial timeout, and when we come back, we'll have your Bishop Investments lineup cards and the drop of the puck. You're watching Trojans Boys Hockey.
We've been providing outstanding sales and service since 1993. Whether you're looking for Featherlight, Sundowner, Bloomer, or Legend, we carry 8 major brands to ensure you get the best selection. From motorcycle trailers to luxury living quarter horse trailers, we have the quality you expect and the service you deserve. We even offer secure trailer storage. Since 2017, owners Sam and Crystal Blank of New Prague, together with their 5 children, have been proud to carry on this legacy. With a service team boasting over 75 years of combined experience, we're committed to excellence. Twin Cities Featherlight Trailer Sales. We look forward to satisfying your trailer needs.
Is your garage door giving you trouble? Whether it's a broken spring, malfunctioning opener, or you need a brand new door, AAI Garage Door is here to help. Doug and his team at AAI Garage Doors bring over 20 years of experience to every repair and installation, providing fast, reliable, and affordable solutions for your garage door needs. Serving New Prague and surrounding areas like Belle Plaine, Shakopee, Prior Lake, and more, we're proud to be your trusted local garage door experts. Call Doug today at 952-465-9409 or visit AAIGarageDoors.com for fast, friendly service. AAI Garage Doors, bringing you peace of mind one door at a time.
Home. It's where your story begins, and every story deserves a beautiful place to unfold. At Rocksmith Granite and Quartz, we craft surfaces made for real life, warm gatherings, busy mornings, and everything in between. From bright, inviting kitchens to calming, beautifully designed bathrooms, we bring craftsmanship, care, and elegance to every space. Whether you're building a new home or refreshing the one you love, Rocksmith Granite and Quartz, you're going to love our work.
If you are interested in a new furnace, AC, water heater, or water softener and want professional and quality installations, along with great pricing, give us a call. Full Circle Mechanical, fully covering your home comfort needs. 651-315-2000, and let's go Trojans.
Mental health impacts every aspect of our lives. Yet for too long, it's been treated as a conversation to avoid. At Duck Cup Memorial, we know the cost of silence is far too high. That's why we've made it our mission to bring real stories and life-saving education to schools and communities. Through courage and connection, we're equipping young people, parents, and teachers with tools to recognize and address mental health struggles before it's too late. We do this because we believe no one should feel alone. We do this because every life matters, and we do this because in every season, your mental health matters. Help us bring hope to more communities. Your support Whether through donations, sharing our message, or wearing our merchandise, fuels our mission to end the stigma and build a culture of care. We hope you'll join us.
For over 90 years, Witt Construction has been building dreams in New Prague and the surrounding communities. They're a family-owned and operated business and are proud to be led by former New Prague Trojan hockey players who understand the importance of teamwork and dedication. That's why they're committed to providing their customers with the best possible experience. Whether you're building a new custom home, renovating your existing home, or need commercial construction services, they'll work with you to create a space that meets your unique needs and budget. They also offer a wide range of other services, including excavation and deck building. So no matter what your project is, they can help you get it done right. Visit their website or call them today for more information.
Hero Home Services is your trusted ally in home comfort. Whether it's plumbing, heating, cooling, drains, ducts, or electrical, visit callhero.com now to schedule your service.
Both teams on the ice. Let's take a look at your Bishop Investments lineups for the home New Prague Trojans, looking for their 11th win of the season. Not much changing. Up front, Carson Ashley will center Walker Anderson and Caden Brigham. These guys have been together for the back half of the season. Owen Dorzinski with Jack Fronick and Grayson Whitty, and looking for that second line to generate more scoring chances in this game. Keenan Huber will be centering Grayson Rue and Jackson Whiteis. Thought that line, two broadcasts in a row, has been really, really good. Taden Krocek dressing, as well as Aiden Estrom drawing back in for New Prague, also dressing tonight. So 11 forwards for New Prague in the last regular season home game. Your Trojans will wear white. Chaska will be wearing yellow, and a couple of names of note for the Hawks. Tyler Ramatka, the leading scorer with 24 points, leading goal guy with 15 goals. He is the sniper. Also Jake Campbell wearing number 7, sophomore forward for Chaska. So Campbell wearing 7, Ramatka wearing 3, a couple of single-digit Hawks to be aware of. Couple of announcements after the game. We'll have your brand wear 3 stars of the game. All replays and highlights today brought to you by Twin Cities Featherlight Trailer and Storage. Want to thank AAI Garage Door for the preseason coaches interview, as well as Coach Drazen will join me after period number 1. Flag Bearers interview brought to you by Full Circle Mechanical, and we'll be doubling up at the first intermission today. We'll hear from Anders and Judson Drazen, as well as Aiden Schenecker. And then also we had some technical difficulties on Tuesday's broadcast. We think we have that all squared away. So if you're watching at home, waiting to hear from Grayson Millard, Owen Schoenbauer, and Miles Robertson, we're going to double dip on the Full Circle Mechanical Flag Bearers interview after period number 1. Special teams brought to you by Master Electric, all power plays and penalty kills. Special teams brought to you by Master Electric. Every goal scorer is going to be sponsored by Hero Home Services for the Trojans. Player Spotlight, OMSC, Oral Maxillofacial Surgical Consultants. And then once again, Bishop Investments, thank you for sponsoring our lineup cards. And that was just an overall thank you for all season long. We're going to pause for the national anthem. When we come back, drop of the puck. It's the regular season finale between Metro West rivals New Prague and Chaska, and it's next. You're watching Trojans Boys Hockey. Good rendition there. We're all set to go. Regular season finale, New Prague. I still think there's a chance, if this doesn't go New Prague's way, that they could be on the outside looking in of getting a home playoff game, as Owatonna does have 4 more wins than New Prague. I do think a Trojans win today does lock that up. As you can see some of the season stats for the two teams. New Prague scoring goals for, goals against, very similar. I think it's 75 goals for, 77 against. Chaska, again, in their rebuilding a little bit, is the Hawks program, averaging under 2 goals a game, giving up almost 6. Power play, New Prague operating at 21%, penalty kills over 80 as well at 82, and then Chaska 14% power play, 68% PK. In the net for the Hawks is Frank Petz, a junior netminder. He has played the majority of their games, comes in with an .880 save percentage on the season for Chaska. And if you remember last year, Chaska came in here in the same type of situation. I think New Prague had the more talented hockey club, but remember that I'll never forget that. I don't know his name, but that Chaska goaltender stood on his head, 50-something saves, ending up in a tie. Trojans and Hawks, Huber, Rue, and Whitus starting up front for the Trojans, and the regular season finale underway. Here's Chase Cloutier for Cade Borwidge. Cloutier and Borwidge, a couple of seniors skating together for Chaska in the finale. As Jackson Whitus, his long pass just past the tip of the blade of Borwidge, and we get an early icing 15 seconds into the contest. Farmington and Lakeville South on top of the standings. They play each other tonight. Farmington does have 8 more wins than Lakeville South. They are the probable number 1 seed. If Lakeville South were to hammer them tonight, you could get an argument with Lakeville South's tough schedule. As dumped was Whitus off the draw, no call, and the puck's going to go softly back to the right of Petz and taken there by the Hawks defenseman. Good pass there up to Justin Greathouse. Greathouse hits Campbell. Again, one of the sweaters we're watching, 3 and 7. This is the top line. All odd numbers for Chaska, 3, 7, and 9 up front, as kept in by Connors momentarily. Grayson Rue delivers a hit. Campbell comes back to center in support of his defenseman Wyatt Connors, and he will chip up the boards. It's going to be no icing. As I said, Cloutier could have played it. Chase will come back and on the forehand as Chaska is changing. Here's Carson Ashley, top line on the ice for New Prague. Ashley left the puck and taken there by number 19, Samuel Swanson. Swanson will fire off the shaft of the stick of Krocek up into the netting, a whistle and a stoppage, exactly 1 minute into play. Playoffs start Thursday, 1 week for today. I believe the seeding meeting is Sunday. New Prague will find out who they will play, where they will play. They could be as high as 3. They could be as low as 5. Probable would be 4. And a home game against either Owatonna or Lakeville North. I think 6, 7, and 8 are set. I think Rochester Century is going to be 6. Rochester Mayo 7. Austin 8. Draws 1. And Swanson, dangerous left pass save by the goaltender Joey Closey. Joey coming in with 8 wins on the season. There's Walker Anderson looking for Ashley. Ashley bangs it towards the net, deflected in front, rebound, and they score! I think it's Brigham. Caden Brigham through the legs of Petz, and the Hero Services first goal of the game goes to the Trojans. Sent towards the net and kind of fumbled briefly as Ashley sent it through and just mishandled a little bit, and Brigham bangs it home. That's going to be Brigham's goal from Carson Ashley at 1:17, and New Prague leads 1-0. That's Caden Brigham's 4th goal of the season, team-leading 18th assist for Ashley. That's 8 from 10 at 1:17, and New Prague strikes early. The draw back in his own end is Riley Krocek. A good start for the Trojans. Good save by Joey Closey with the left pad to start it. Here's Campbell on the half wall, back to Connors. Sent towards the net and deflected in the corner. So the goal is announced just how we had it. Brigham's 4th from Ashley's 18th assist and 27th point, second on the team for the top line center, Carson Ashley. Here's Dorzinski on the backhand, be taken by Joey Bush. Bush comes up for Whitty. Grayson Whitty, good pass for Dorzinski. Dorzinski's got Fronick with him, and maybe one too many moves there as he was harassed by Connors. Puck sent towards Whitty. Again, as the puck's going to be iced by Tyler Ramatka. I want to see a little bit more. I'll be honest, from that second line, the 24-23-7 line. There's a lot of talent there. You get the work ethic of Dorzinski. You get the skill level of Whitty. Then you get the freshman Jack Fronick, who's just getting better and better each day. But I think that group has a little more to give, and I want to see that group in this game kind of assert themselves and play with some cohesion. Puck sent into the netting, I think, by Beckius. We'll get a neutral zone draw. 14:44 left in the first period. So an early one for the Trojans. Brigham from Ashley at 117. Samuel Swanson on the draw for Chaska against Keenan Huber. Second shift for the 6:36-20 line. Puck's in. Cade Borwidge will step down the wall. Huber will glove. Good body position against Swanson, and Keenan comes away with it. Leaves for Grayson Rue, has time and space. Rue from the short angle, hit the side of the netting. Supported by Huber. Here's Grayson Rue. Rue will try to initiate the cycle. August Beckius will come down. Beckius has the puck stripped momentarily. Good pass by Huber for Borwidge. Cade softly, rebound by Borwidge in the slot, and Chaska takes there. Puck's fired down the ice. Closey, it's going to be on net. He'll leave for Carson Ashley. And here comes New Prague. Long outlet pass for Wojtas. Jackson collects. Rue fires and tried to go short side. Stopped by Frank Petz. Again, New Prague really, you could say, maybe their best 8-minute session that I've seen in the year on Tuesday against Bloomington Jefferson to finish the game. Here's Tyler Applin as a shot block. Gets the rebound. Good job with his head up. Finds Ashley. Carson Ashley drop pass, but read nicely. Good defensive play by Mason Gutowski for Chaska. New Prague collects the turnover. Here's Walker Anderson. Anderson buying time. Inside the blue line, holding, sets it, tip in front by Ashley. Rebound bag by Brigham, looking for his second. Knocked away by Chaska, but Ashley the quickest to the puck. Good pass by Carson back to Applin. Keeps his head up again. Ashley fires, blocker save. First one on the puck, Walker Anderson. New Prague buzzing here. Here on the second shift for the top line, and now skating to center is Nelson. This is Hayden Nelson. He'll dump in. Brigham knocks down his man, taken by Chase Cloutier. Chase has a little trouble with the puck, but a good pass by Chase. Unable to be accepted there and fired back in by the defenseman. It may have been Bridger Colasar. Applin, Tyler, spins. He was our brand wearer, first star of the game on Tuesday. Had the lone goals, got goals in 2 straight. Walker Anderson has a little time and space here. Walker, good stick handle, but he alone on the rush is the converging Hawks, able to knock the puck away from him. And here comes Campbell. All right, here Campbell, he's alone. Breakaway, fires, and save by Joey Closey up to the task. A tough turnover and a tough spot for the Trojans. And the second leading point man for the Hawks, Jack Campbell, comes down. And Joey Closey makes his second good save early on in the game. Here's that chance there as was Carson Ashley looking for the rebound, and here comes Campbell down, and that full-scale breakaway and a good stop by the Trojans netminder. 12:21 to play first period. There's Hermatka, leading goal man, wearing number 3. Top line on the ice for Chaska. Riley Krocek, supported by Dorzinski, but Chaska takes the puck away. Looking for Hermatka, but good positioning by Jack Fronick. Good stick work there. Hits Grayson Whitty in rhythm. Whitty tried the return pass for Fronick. Grayson has it. He fires. He scores. Whitty on the goal from Fronick. And New Prague leads 2-0 at the 5-minute mark of period number 1. It's Grayson's 6th goal of the season, and Fronick's 6th assist, and New Prague leads 2-0. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Want to see a little bit more from this, second line. And the one thing they did a really good job is all 3 forwards entered the zone together. There was cohesiveness on the zone entry, as you had Dorzinski flanking the right wing there. So that's something that you want to see a little more is kind of all 5 guys in unison on scoring rest. Here's Whitty looking for another one. Trying to go to the shoulder. Puck They give Riley Krochek an assist as well. Riley's second assist of the year, so that's going to read Riddy from Fronick and Krochek as the puck is iced, and New Prague leads 2-0. Once again, another goal brought to you by Hero Home Services, serving the Twin Cities for over 100 years. But yeah, I liked the entry, and I don't know how many entries Borwich fires, and that's deflected, hit the skates of Jackson Giel. Sent back in, looking for Jackson Wojtas on the deflection, off the pad of the goaltender. And now skating to center is Mason Gutowski. Gutowski softly in, Borwich is there. Borwich up the wall. Good pass for Jackson Wojtas. This is a 4-on-2. Wojtas leading the rush. Jackson looking for Huber, and just behind him, Borwich stops, starts, harassed there by Swanson. Borwich's attempt does not get through. Maybe a second or third block by Alexander Bartikin. Good play by 42 in yellow. Neutral zone battle, flipped high in the air. Aiden Estrom, his first shift. Good play by 15, back to August Beckius. Just the second touch for August so far. A couple of good neutral zone passes, and Borgewood will fire in. Takes a stick up high from Campbell. Does a good job not retaliating and skates to the bench to finish his change. This is Walker Anderson, Caden Brigham, Carson Ashley on the ice as Campbell looking for a 2-on-1. Beckius the first one back. August kind of alone, uses the glass to buy a little time. Greathouse takes it there. Spacing off a little bit there for New Prague, and that allows Campbell off the wall, and that's sent towards the New Prague net and wide. Good job by Carson Ashley using the body to separate the man. That allows New Prague to get the puck. Brigham, good pass for Anderson, joined by Ashley. 2-on-2. Walker trying to go short side. I think at the side of the mask. Chaska has it there, saved by Petz. Shots on goal 9-3. Ashley with the turnover, and didn't get all of that one into the glove of the Chaska netminder. Whistle and stoppage, 9:53 to play in the first. Yeah, pretty good effort by Walker there on the short side. Trying to get the goaltender off his angle. That's a pretty good shot, actually, up off the shoulder. I think I called it the mask. It looked like it got the shoulder, just made a sound that I thought it got something solid. Tyler Applin back in his own end. Applin to center. Failed the click, and Kolasar will come away with the puck. Good play by Kolasar, and Chaska will get out to center because of it. Applin onside. Brigham, who has one of the goals, softly off the pad. Applin again softly into the glove, and the loose puck this time taken by Chaska. Bridger Kolasar with his head up is going to ice it, and we'll get an offensive zone draw for New Prague here again. Again, goals by Brigham and Whitty early in period one, and the Trojans lead 2-0. Good to see Aiden Estrom. Haven't seen him since early in the season. Had a really good touch in his own end, leading the breakout. Brigham's fourth, Whitty's sixth. New Prague 2-0. Scoreboard on one side, well, actually it's back on now. Went out momentarily. Good draw one by Dorzinski. Joey Bush is just second touch for Joey. Will sweep through the crease. Goes all the way through, and Chaska to center. Touched by Brody Grzuski. Behind the New Prague net, Joey Bush on the forehand hit the referee, trying to spring Fronick, and that's going to allow Chaska to shoot back in. Krochek on the backhand. Whitty will regroup. His pass intended for Bush failed the click. Good touch by Connors. A lot of play in the neutral zone here the last few seconds. Whitty to Fronick to Dorzinski. Dorzinski will use his defenseman Joey Bush, who will fire in, and New Prague will try to establish the forecheck. Dorzinski hungry after the puck. His desire allows Whitty to collect it. Grayson spins off his man. Good play for Fronick. Fronick's got a little time and space behind the net. Fronick, Bush through, and good traffic by Dorzinski, and Whitty skating through on the high slot. Riley Krochek coming down, but forgot the puck, and that allows Chaska to come to center. Banged in, but not deep. Hawks will finish their change. New Prague has changed one, as a good play by Bush, forcing the turnover. 3-on-3 looking for Whitus. Grayson Rue's going to join late through, and he actually hits Jackson Whitus. Wasn't able to get out of the way, and Chaska will send back to the New Prague end. 7:49 to play, period one. Trojans lead 1-0. Borwidge leaves in rhythm for Beckius. Good touch by Whitus, and Borwidge just beaten to the puck by Colasar. Huber wins his race. Here's Borwidge. Cade for August. August keeps in. Chaska wanted offsides. I thought he kept it in. Keenan Huber, short side. Rebound by Rue. Banged wide. Chaska will fire down. Probably is going to be, nope, they're going to wave off icing. And Ramatka racing Borwidge. Stapled to the wall by Cade. Huber will support. Four-man battle, but Chaska comes away with it. Back to the point. Hit him on the tape. Through. Sitting in the slot. And finally Grayson Rue comes away with it. Grayson taking the ice allotted to him. Sends in. And but Grayson tries to knock it home. As looked like Frank Petz, the goaltender, had a little trouble with it there. And a really good opportunity for Rue, looking for his third goal of the season. I think he did get that through. Good save by Petz. Looked like he mishandled the dump in a little bit, and that caused a kind of a frantic moment for the Chaska defenseman. 6:50 to play in the first. Shots on goal, 13-3. Again, Chaska just 3 wins on the season. They are 0-12 in conference play. Anderson on the short side. Good job by Hudson Montague with the deflection. Back for Applin. Tyler trying to get a path to the goaltender, but that's blocked by the Hawks defense. To the line, Applin off the skate of Brigham, and Chaska to center. Anderson deflected the pass for Bardikin and fired in. Applin uses the glass, looking for Brigham. They're going to say no, that was touched by either Brigham or number 8, Hudson Montague. So we play on. Bardikin, 42, looking for Mason Gutowski, just past his reach. And Applin skating his own end. Leaving for Chase Cloutier. Cloutier for Ashley. Onside, deflected in. Estrom after it. And Chaska will fire to center. Here's Dorzinski. Anderson gets onside. Dorzinski shoots it in for himself. New Prague finishing a change. A little late getting their 5th guy on, but Grayson Whitty forced a turnover. Good puck handling there. Deflected by Estrom. Aiden, and he got it! Estrom with the goal. Finds a way to put it in. His first goal of the year. First varsity point, first varsity goal. Aiden Estrom puts it through. Going to get an assist by Whitty and Bush, I believe. Estrom from Whitty and Bush at 11:19. Congratulations, Aiden Estrom, the goal. 2-point night for Whitty. And Bush, his 8th assist of the season, and New Prague leads 3-0. Whitty down. Here's Dorzinski. Good pass by Dorzinski for Estrom. Estrom will chip in for himself. That's got to be exciting. Aiden Estrom's first goal of the year. Forces a turnover there. Dorzinski for Whitty. Whitty fires. Torch side save. Rebound by Dorzinski. So Estrom from Whitty, the announcement. As of now, I have an assist to Joey Bush as well. So again, talked about that second line. You saw, I think, Fronic and Estrom kind of alternating shifts probably on the with the Dorzinski line. So 24/7 being consistent, and then Estrom and Fronic alternating. Again, I talked a little bit about that group creating more offensive chances. That group has 2 goals. Goal from Whitty, goal from Estrom, as New Prague will break out. Grayson Rue hits Jackson Whitus. Here's Whitus for Rue, and that's behind him. Hit in the corner. Jack Whitus comes over. No power plays in the game yet. No penalties. Forwards tried to get it deep, kept in by Huber. I think this group here, this third line's missed a couple of passes, so they haven't really generated a ton of chances. To the line, Beckius, August. to himself. Good job buying time. Drawing, that's so key. Drawing the second defender to you and then making the next play. Waitis for Rue. Jackson back for August. Stops, starts through, deflected a high slot by Huber. Borwidge comes down, sustained zone time for New Prague. It comes through the slot, and here's Beckius. I think we're going to get two. As the net is off its moorings, the referee warning the New Prague bench about their line changes there. Looked like New Prague, the guy coming on went a little early, so a warning given by the referee. So something New Prague's got to watch is line changes now that it's on the referee's radar. 4:10 to play first period. New Prague leads 3-0. Again, at the first intermission, we'll hear from head coach Brad Drazen. As the puck comes back to center, as Anderson's pass just past the blue line, and Appleton will have to reset. Brigham tries to chip in, but taken there by the Hawks defenseman Tyson Herman. Having a little trouble with the puck was the Chaska defenseman. That was Montague, and New Prague forces the turnover. Anderson, there's Montague. Montague passed Ashley and backhanded back to center. Pretty good play by Montague. Applin, his own end. Cloutier back for Tyler. Applin looking for Brigham, but was deflected. Good stick work by Gerzewski. And the Hawks coming back. Anderson lifts the stick of the defenseman. Cloutier can't keep in, and Applin will recover for him. Good stick handling by Applin. We talked about him in the open. The growing confidence as his wrist shot is deflected up into the net. It's just a really confident stick handle play there to get the opportunity, to earn the opportunity for the New Prague defenseman. Again, first intermission, we'll have head coach Brad Drazen join us. We'll get a first period replays and highlights, and then we'll get both flag bearer interviews after period number one. This game from the Drazens and Schenecker, and then from Tuesday's game as well, where we had technical difficulties. All right, here's Joey Bush. Bush on the backhand, looking for Fronick, and Dorzinski, Fronick, Whitty here. Pass back to the point. Krocek through, saved by Petz. Sent all the way down the ice. It's going to be on net, though, and Closey is going to leave for Riley Krocek. 17-4, shots on goal. Dorzinski for Fronick, right on the tape. Jack Fronick stops. For Krocek, point. Bush flutters one through off the blocker. Montague on the backhand to Kolasar. Kolasar reverses to Montague. Good play there by the Hawks defenseman. That allows Chaska to clear to center. Riley Krocek takes at the red. Krocek for Whitty, failed the click, and Chaska will bang to center again. Again, just one good opportunity for Chaska. The breakaway by Campbell, stopped by Closey. There's their second scoring opportunity. The wrist shot by Gutowski, top of the circle, handled nicely and neatly by number 30, the netminder, Joey Closey. Playoffs start Thursday. If we're at home, we'll be there with you for sure. If we're the 3 seed, we'll be hosting Rochester Century. If we're the 4 seed, we'll be hosting either Lakeville North or Owatonna. If we're the 5 seed, we're going to have to let you know. It all depends on the building and the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So you'll have to pay attention to social media and updates in school if New Prague draws the 5. Again, we'll know Sunday night. We should know if we're going to be on the air Thursday for our the playoff quarterfinal in 1AA. Borwidge on the backhand. We're under 2 minutes to play, period number 1. Beckius up to Rue. And some of these wingers have had a lot of time and space with the puck. And again, Grayson, for about this third time, is going to take the allotted ice and go forward. Didn't get it deep, though, as Greathouse puts Rue into the wall. Huber working there. Grayson's down on the puck, and we are going to get a whistle. As, looks like we're going to get a penalty on Chaska. I think we're going to get a cross-check. And Greathouse is going to go for cross-checking. So cross-check by Chaska. First power play of the game is going to go to New Prague. Once again, this power play brought to you by Master Electric. Power play operating at 21%. And Anderson, Waitis, Whitty, Beckius, and Ashley start as the 5-man unit for New Prague. Minute 36 left, period number 1. First try on the man advantage, but draw one by Chaska and fire down the ice by Bridger Kolasar. Shots on goal now 18-5. Here's Beckius for Ashley. Ashley gaining the blue. rink wide, and that's here comes Chaska counterattacking. Here's Ramatka. Ramatka, backhand through the slot. And New Prague on the power play didn't have a ton of chances in their 2 power plays the other night as well. Like an area that the Trojans want to play well here tonight, gain some confidence on the manpower advantage. Special teams so important. That pass hits a boot back to Beckius. Especially in a section as, there's going to be so many 1- and 2-goal games in this section tournament. Power play, special teams can make a difference. Anderson for Ashley. Ashley, Beckius, August. Looking for Anderson. Jackson Whitus comes off of his net front presence to get the puck. Beckius through, left pad save by Petz. Here's Ashley. Ashley, saucer over the blocker to Anderson. Anderson for August. August buying time, changing the angle, through, and Petz with the save. Should be Ashley for Anderson, who just got onto the heel of his stick, leaving there and fired by Kolasar to the line, not out. 10 seconds left in the period. Here's Beckius. August with 8 to go. And a banged in by Whitus. Power play goal, 4 seconds left. Jackson Whitus from August Beckius will listen for a second assist, but New Prague strikes on the power play. That goal brought to you by Hero Home Services on the Master Electric power play. New Prague leads 4-0. It's at the 16:55 mark. That's Whitus' 11th. First assist to Beckius, 12th assist of the year for August. He does lead the defense crew in assists with 12. And we'll listen for a second assist. Power play goal for New Prague. All New Prague here. They lead shots on goal 21-5. And they're going to exit the first period with a 4-0 lead. There's Cloutier, as Applam will skate it into his own end, in a really solid period for the Trojans, who are much the best. And New Prague will enter the locker room with a 4-0 lead. Let's take a look at your first period replays and highlights first, brought to you by Twin Cities Featherlight Trailer and Storage, as we await head coach Brad Drazen to join us. And a lot of highlights for New Prague. Second assist on the Whitus goal goes to Walker Anderson. So Anderson's team-leading 33rd point, second assist on Whitus' power play goal. As we take a look at the first period highlights, there's that goal by Caden Brigham, as Brigham bangs it home. Kind of a puck just left fluttering in the slot, and Chaska not strong enough on the puck on the first one, and kind of flutters through goaltender Petz. Got to be a little bit stronger on the puck there. See a New Prague buzzing around the Chaska net throughout the first period. There's a chance from the high slot by Anderson. And again, New Prague 4 different goal scorers in the first. Goals by Brigham, Whitty, Estrom, and Whitus. Here's the goal by Grayson Whitty. And we talked about, I don't know if anybody else talked, but I think there's more scoring chances available for that 24-7 and either 23 or 15 line, and they answered the bell here with goals 2 and 3 at even strength. And there was a good opportunity by New Prague in the slot, and Petz was busy. The Chaska netminder definitely busy, and we are gonna
Took a puck.
And we'll get the rest of the first period highlights later. But we are joined now by head coach Brad Drazen. Coach, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you got me.
Coach Brad Drazen joins us here. A good first period. You guys had the puck a lot. All the lines going well, and 4 different goal scorers. You got to feel like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Go in the net.
We can score, I guess. Yeah, it was good because the stuff that we've been working on and doing. And we've been doing the past few games too, finally started to pay off. So I was happy to see that.
You get goals from all the lines. Brigham gets one, Whitty gets one, Aiden Estrom gets his first. So that had to be exciting for the kid.
Yeah. That's what it's all about too. Just to see his smile coming through the line, like that's something he'll remember the rest of his life.
You guys do get one on the power play late. Talk about, you guys haven't had, in the games I've been at, you haven't had a ton of chances. A lot of like 0 for 2s on the power plays, 1 for 2. What are you looking special teams here the rest of this game and going in the playoffs? Because I think there's going to be so many 1 and 2 goal games in your section tournament. Special teams going to be so important.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Like those are the difference makers. If you give up a shorthanded goal or on the PK 1 or 2, that's a difference in the game. And we saw that when we played Farmington and when we played Lakeville South. Penalties were a big factor. So I think with our special teams, we just want to be crisp. We want to move the puck fast. All right, we want to go low to high. We talk about the puck touching the goal line. And then on the kill, we pressure.
Last question, Coach, just the depth of your team. I think when you guys are at your best, it's when all the lines are going and all the defensemen are involved. You guys get 4 goals and 11 different players had points. To me, that's telling that proving what you said in the pregame interview, how your team is playing the game the right way.
Yeah.
Everyone's contributing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like in the last few games, everybody's had chances. They just haven't fallen. And, it's not like these were pure goal-scoring goals either, right? They're doing the little things right. They're getting to the front of the net, winning races. So it's good to see us get rewarded on that, and hopefully that, gets, emphasized and kind of, put into our brain if that's what we need to do.
Coach, great start. Let's keep it rolling. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
It's head coach Brad Drazen on the AAI Garage Door coaches interview. Want to thank the head coach for joining us here after one. All New Prague in period number 1. Shots on goal 22-5. New Prague leads 4-0. 4 different goal scores, 11 different players with points. Just a really, really good period for the Trojans. We are going to take a commercial timeout now. Want to thank our sponsors once again all season long for making these broadcasts possible. I think this is broadcast number 12 for us. It's really cool, and we've got nothing but compliments all season long about people being able to, if they can't attend, about being able to watch these games. So please, not only watch the commercials by our sponsors that donated, but also frequent them in the community as well. And then when we return, we'll have both flag bearer interviews from the Drazens and Schenecker, as well as Grayson Millard, Owen Shainbauer, and Miles Robertson. Trojans lead 4-0. Back in a few minutes. You're watching Trojans Boys Hockey.
At Twin Cities Featherlight Trailer Sales, we've been providing outstanding sales and service since 1993. Whether you're looking for Featherlight, Sundowner, Bloomer, or Legend, we carry 8 major brands to ensure you get the best selection. From motorcycle trailers to luxury living quarter horse trailers, we have the quality you expect and the service you deserve. We even offer secure trailer storage. Since 2017, owners Sam and Crystal Blank of New Prague, together with their 5 children, have been proud to carry on this legacy. With a service team boasting over 75 years of combined experience, we're committed to excellence. Twin Cities Featherlight Trailer Sales. We look forward to satisfying your trailer needs.
Is your garage door giving you trouble? Whether it's a broken spring, malfunctioning opener, or you need a brand new door, AAI Garage Door is here to help. Doug and his team at AAI Garage Doors bring over 20 years of experience to every repair and installation, providing fast, reliable, and affordable solutions for your garage door needs. Serving New Prague and surrounding areas like Belle Plaine, Shakopee, Prior Lake, and more, we're proud to be your trusted local garage door experts. Call Doug today at 952-465-9409 or visit AAIGarageDoors.com for fast, friendly service. AAI Garage Doors, bringing you peace of mind one door at a time.
Home. It's where your story begins, and every story deserves a beautiful place to unfold. At Rocksmith Granite and Quartz, we craft surfaces made for real life, warm gatherings, busy mornings, and everything in between. From bright, inviting kitchens to calming, beautifully designed bathrooms, we bring craftsmanship, care, and elegance to every space. Whether you're building a new home or refreshing the one you love, Rocksmith Granite and Quartz, you're going to love our work.
If you are interested in a new furnace, AC, water heater, or water softener and want professional and quality installations along with great pricing, give us a call. Full Circle Mechanical, fully covering your home comfort needs. 651 315 2000, and let's go, Trojans!
Mental health impacts every aspect of our lives. Yet for too long, it's been treated as a conversation to avoid. At Duck Up Memorial, we know the cost of silence is far too high. That's why we've made it our mission to bring real stories and life-saving education to schools and communities. Through courage and connection, we're equipping young people, parents, and teachers with tools to recognize and address mental health struggles before it's too late. We do this because we believe no one should feel alone. We do this because every life matters, and we do this because in every season, your mental health matters. Help us bring hope to more communities. Your support, whether through donations, sharing our message, or wearing our merchandise, fuels our mission to end the stigma and build a culture of care. We hope you'll join us.
For over 90 years, Witt Construction has been building dreams in New Prague and the surrounding communities. They're a family-owned and operated business and are proud to be led by former New Prague Trojan hockey players who understand the importance of teamwork and dedication. That's why they're committed to providing their customers with the best possible experience. Whether you're building a new custom home, renovating your existing home, or need commercial construction services, they'll work with you to create a space that meets your unique needs and budget. They also offer a wide range of other services, including excavation and deck work. So no matter what your project is, they can help you get it done right. Visit their website or call them today for more information.
Hero Home Services is your trusted ally in home comfort, whether it's plumbing, heating, cooling, drains, ducts, or electrical. Visit callhero.com now to schedule your service.
Hey, I want to thank the sponsors once again. After the conclusion of the game, we'll have your Brandware 3 stars of the game, which after a really good first period with 11 guys with points, 4 different guys with goals, might be hard to decipher. Time for our flag bearer interviews of the game, brought to you by Full Circle Mechanical. For all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, call 651-315-2000. Go Trojans. Here's Lacey.
Trojans, I'm here with tonight's flag bearer. Why don't you start us off and tell us your name and your number?
My name is Emmett and my number is 13.
My name's Anders and my number is 21. My name's Aiden and I'm number 22.
And who are your guys' favorite varsity hockey players?
Anderson, Keenan,
Cade.
And what's the best part about being a hockey player?
scoring goals.
Getting assists.
All right, now let's give them our best Go Trojans. 3, 2, 1.
Go Trojans!
Hi, Trojans. I'm here with tonight's PVC flag bearers. Why don't you start us off and tell me your name, number, and position?
My name is Grayson Millard. I'm number 33 and I play left wing.
And who's your favorite player on the New Prague Varsity?
Carson.
And since tonight is Teacher Appreciation Night, who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Gertis.
And why is she your favorite teacher?
Because she's funny.
Awesome. Next boy, why don't you come on in? Hi, bud. Why don't you tell us your name, number, and position?
My name is Miles Robertson. I'm number 10, and I play right D.
And who's your favorite player on the New Prague Varsity team?
Riley.
And who is your favorite teacher?
Mr. Drummer.
Why is he your favorite teacher?
He honestly just keeps up with us, and he is fun.
He's a very fun teacher. I had him for math. All right, next boy, why don't you come on in? What's your name, number, and position?
Owen Schoenbauer, 13, and I'm a center.
And who's your favorite player on the New Prague Varsity?
Walker Anderson.
And who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Drazen.
Why is he your favorite teacher?
Because he's a fun teacher and he's funny.
Awesome. Now why don't you boys all come back in, and we're going to give the Trojans your best Go Trojans. 3, 2, 1. Go Trojans!
And good job, Lacey. She always does such a good job with that. And the future, actually, New Prague, again, I've talked about it before, but whether it's the Mites playing at the end of the first period or the flag bearer interviews, having the youth involved on game nights, I just think is really, really cool. Something they get right here that maybe they don't get right in every rink around the state. That's where we're at. 4-0 after one. Zamboni's on the ice. Puck drop's about 8 minutes away here. We are going to take a little time out, rest the voice here, get hydrated and situated. So we are going to go on break. But we're looking at about an 8:08 puck drop. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes to get you set for period 2. Metro West Conference Hockey, New Prague leads 4-0 after one. Yeah, welcome back. New Prague taking the ice here, getting ready for period number 2. As here comes Chaska as well, and actually Chaska's going to make a change in net. The Hawks are going to go to junior Nathan Brandt. Brandt will man the pipes for period number 2, and starting goaltender Frank Petz was very busy. He stopped 18 of 22, but Chaska, looking for a spark, will go to the bench, and Nathan Brandt, the goaltender, in now for Chaska. First period, Caden Brigham with a goal at 1:17, assisted by Carson Ashley. At the 5-minute mark even, Grayson Whitty on the board, assisted by Jack Fronick and Riley Krochek. At the 11:19 mark, Aiden Estrom's first ever varsity goal. Congratulations to Aiden. Assisted by Grayson Whitty, 2-point night for Grayson, as well as Joey Bush. And then with 5 seconds left in the first on the power play, Jackson Whitus from his office collects his 11th, assisted by August Beckius and Walker Anderson. I misspoke. It's actually 10 different guys with points for New Prague, 4 different goal scorers, 10 guys with points. And New Prague, I want to watch the first 4 or 5 minutes. Against Bloomington Jefferson, New Prague carried the play, especially the back half of the game. The only 5-minute period I didn't like was the first 5 of the second. And let's see if New Prague can learn from that and maybe come out of the box here a little bit better than they did on Tuesday. It didn't hurt them. You know, neither team scored in that first 5 minutes, but I thought it was their worst 5-minute stretch of the game. And hopefully this one will not be. Don't want to let Chaska back into this hockey game. Puck's down as we are underway period number 2 with the Trojans looking for their 11th win of the year and trying to lock up hopefully a home playoff game. We start 1 week from today on Thursday. Bank pass for Whitus, looking for Huber, past his stick. And taken there by number 3, Tyler Ramatka. Ramatka looking for Greathouse. Cloutier, Chase will fired in, didn't get deep. And puck's unclaimed at center and now taken by Grayson Rue. Onside is Huber. Rue through, and first save of the game by Nathan Brandt. White is trying to keep in. He does. Linesman said he did, and a good stick there by Jackson. That's sent on Brandt. Whitus on the rebound, and off the outside of the arm, and Brandt has three saves early for Chaska. Welcome to the game, Nathan Brandt. Ramatka will chip deep. First guy there is Borwidge. Solid first period for Borwidge. Did nothing wrong, and Cade has his head up and hits the tape of Grayson Rue. And Rue will fire deep, and New Prague will get their first line change of the second period. Get a long change period. Puck's rifle around the wall, and Borwidge on the backhand. Cade hasn't left the ice here in the first minute 14. No, that's a lie. He didn't start the period. Greathouse has the puck as Brigham on the forecheck. That puck eludes the New Prague defenseman, and August Beckius will collect back in his own end. August being pressured by number 41, Mason Gutowski. Up for Brigham. Brigham's pass cross ice for Borwidge. Walker Anderson has it there. Anderson across the blue slot. Had the puck poke checked right at the last second as he tried a snapper. 3-on-2. Odd man rush for Chaska, and they're actually going to chip deep. And initiating the forecheck is Swanson, but Beckius is there. Leaves for Borwidge. Long shift for Cade. Cade on the forehand, up for Caden Brigham. Brigham's pass looking for Anderson, deflected by Chaska. New Prague a little sloppier here early on. Their pass is not as crisp as maybe they were in the first. Borwidge stops, starts. The puck has been glued to his stick here in the second. Beckius' pass misses. Borwidge past the red, past the blue, leading the rush. Fires, saved by Brandt. Shoulder save there. Anderson battling in the corner, but the battle won by Wyatt Connors, and the puck comes out to center. Puck hangs up with the referee again. Second time the same referee had the puck inadvertently hit him, and it actually stopped an entry by Chaska. 14:20 to play, second period, 4-0 the score, and here comes Anderson with Fronick as Walker has the puck roll off his stick. Tougher shift there for 21 in white. He will change now. Puck's in Fronick's skates, and he will fire deep. Bush coming down the wall, but puck eluded him, and here's Connors. Connors on the backhand through the slot. Dangerous play. Fronick the shot. Stopped by Brandt. Brandt has stopped all 5 of his shots here since entering the game to start the second. Here's Riley Krochek, an assist on the goal in the first. And this line has 2 even strength goals already. The Dorzinski line, 1 from Whitty, 1 from Aiden Estrom. And puck's fired, and Brandt with the save off the wall shot by Joey Bush. Backhand pass by Bridger Colasar. Looking for Jake Campbell. Campbell and Fronick as Jack's knocked down. Puck does get deep, and Whitty on the forecheck against Connors. Whitty with the, oh, he's going to go. I think we're going to get a hook probably. Actually going to go trip. Grayson Whitty for tripping, as Joey Bush has some words with one of the Chaska forwards. So Whitty for tripping, and New Prague's going to be short-handed for the first time as we see the Twin Cities Featherlight trailers sort of replay. Looked like Grayson's right skate caught the left skate of the defenseman, and tripping the call. His penalty kill brought to you by Master Electric. New Prague over 80% on their PK, 81%. They've given up 16 power play goals in their 24 games. Huber, Borwidge, Wojtis, and Beckius, the penalty killing foursome for New Prague. And we talked a little bit at the end of the first period how special teams in the Section 1AA playoffs going to be so big, as Jackson Wojtis with the clear will fire deep. Campbell, Montague, Ramatka, Greathouse, and Swanson, the 5-man power play unit for Chaska. Puck is fired deep. Beckius has it here, trying to reverse to Wojtis. And Chaska on the power play for a minute 34. Jackson Wojtis trying to clear, and the same referee, 3rd time. No, actually, it's a different guy. I'll stop. Campbell looking ahead. Good play by Wojtis. Ashley, Carson Ashley. His shot is blocked by Montague into the slot. And finally, Chaska will break out. Jackson Wojtis will change. Here come the Hawks. Ramatka fires. Left pad save, Closey. And the tripping penalty to Whitty has a minute to go. Hawks now get set on their power play. Here's Montague, pressured by Ashley. On the wall looking for Ramatka. Swanson. Good, well set up, but good passing by Chaska. Looking to open up shooting lanes. Campbell through with the screen. Good blocker save by Closey. Nice setup by the Hawks power play. They got a wrist shot through with traffic. And second period, long change. 3-on-2 now. Ramatka through the screen, under the legs of Borwidge, and Closey with the pad save. So Joey into the game a little bit more. Coming back is Anderson with Ashley and Applin. Tyler joining the rush, save and swept away. Good speed by Tyler Applin. Here's Cloutier back. And a good play by Chase as 2 forechecking Chaska players on him. Hit to Carson Ashley on the stick. Montague wrestling with Walker. 4 seconds left on the minor to Whitty. Walker. And handling and taken away by Montague. There's Chaska on the breakout. Good pass there. Nice up for Brody Grzewski. Grzewski waking against Cloutier, and good stick by Chase. Applin for Dorzinski. Dorzinski up the wall, kept in by Colasar. Cloutier. Corner, joined there, and New Prague wins the puck battle. Fronick goes rink wide, good play for Whitty. Grayson Whitty has a goal and assist already. For Applin, joining the rush again. His shot stopped by Brandt. With the aggressiveness and confidence by 29 in white. There's Whitty in front. Applin, good pass for Fronick. His shot, he hit the post. Rebound, Whitty scores. Grayson Whitty on the goal. 2-goal night for Whitty. As Fronick hits iron. And Whitty collects the rebound and puts in his second. Tyler Applin's also going to get an assist. That's going to be 7 from 23 and 29. And New Prague leads 5-0. Two-point night for Fronick. So Whitty from Fronick and Applin. As now 5-0. That's a Hero Home Services goal again. There's Rue. And Joey Bush back at center. So Whitty's second, 3-point night for him. Second assist for Fronick. And Applin on assist. That's his 8th assist of the year for Tyler. 14 points for him. New Prague leads 5-0. It's a wrist shot, good angle, cut off by Closey. And Joey's 5 for 5 here in period number 2. Shots on goal, 32-10. Again, here's that goal. Applin joining the rush. Fronick hits iron. And Whitty rifles home the rebound. And Nathan Brandt's been busy. 10 shots against, 9 saves for the goaltender since entering the game. Here's Campbell in the slot. Pushes it away. Again, each team's had one power play. New Prague capitalized on theirs. For Anderson, jumps the stick of Connors. Campbell back and turned over there. Brigham had the puck momentarily taken, though, turned over and taken by the Hawks. Ramatka against Krocek. Actually, Riley's going to leave it for Bush, or leave the man for Bush as they get sorted out. Centering pass swept to the back wall. Kolasar knocked down by Brigham. There's Ramatka. Back to the point. Forward by Connors. A lot of the same numbers for Chaska. They're not playing a ton of players in this game. Not yet anyway. Reversed by Ashley. Bush stops. And a good play by Joey Bush. 3-on-2 for New Prague. Ashley ahead for Anderson. Anderson's got Ashley and Brigham with him. And they got one. Carson Ashley as New Prague leads 6-0. So Ashley from Anderson and Brigham. And Carson's 10th goal of the season. And a good line rush there by New Prague. All 3 guys, good spacing. We'll listen for the second assist. It might not have been Caden. Might have been the defenseman in his own end, but we'll take a listen. But so now that's Ashley's 10th of the year. Second assist for Walker in the game. There's Dorzinski behind the net. Here's just the 2. Got Ashley from Anderson, the announcement. And New Prague leads 6-0. 8:26 to play second period. And this has been all Trojans. Storzinski looking for Fronick. Fronick on the forehand. Whitty has 2 already. Looking for Borwidge. There's Dorzinski as Whitty's going to lead for Beckius. August Beckius. Chaska running around a little bit. Deflected in front and left unmarked was Fronick. Good stick by Dorzinski, knocks it in the rafters. We get a whistle and a stoppage as Chaska had trouble sorting that, the spacing out for New Prague there, and Fronick left on the goal mouth unchecked. Whitty has 2, Brigham, Estrom, Whitus, Ashley, all with goals. 2 points, 3-point night for Whitty so far, 2 goals and 1 assist. It's Keenan Huber working and wins the draw. A couple of 6 together there. Tyson Herman against Keenan Huber. Grayson Rue with support, and Rue on the forehand will ring around the boards. Applin for Whitus. Whitus touches softly and neatly for Rue. Rue and Huber. It's a 3-man scrum, 2 Trojans. Knocked down was Rue. Referees say play on. Applin onto the stick of Grayson. Rue didn't quite get enough of it down to Huber. Kept him by Applin. That goes through. Saved by Brandt. Good screen by Jackson Whitus. There's Cloutier at center. Back into the Chaska end. It's going to be iced by the Hawks. And all New Prague here in period number 2. One got through a seeing eye one from Tyler Applin. And good job by Whitus. You can see here on the Twin Cities Featherlight trailer storage replay in his office where he should be, giving the goaltender all sorts of trouble. Good strong base by Jackson, hard to move. And has a goal, has a power play goal. Here's Anderson forward on the draw. His shot off the arm of Brandt. As Chaska with the breakout. Here comes Greathouse. It's got Campbell with them. Greathouse's pass is well behind Campbell. Maybe at a skate of the defenseman. Ashley's knocked down. We're going to get a tripping call, a delayed call on Chaska. Here's Brigham to the goal mouth. And I think he scored. I don't think they counted it. We're going to get a tripping minor on Chaska. Oh, no, it did stay out. Yeah, it didn't go in. My fault. So a minor penalty will be a second time on the power play for New Prague. They did score on their first one late in the power play. It was Waitis from Beckius and Anderson. Here's Borwich, 6-0, second try on the man advantage. Borwich keeps in for the time being. Good job by New Prague. Dorzinski for Applin. That failed to click though, and Tyler will regroup. Here's Applin. Borwich to the center of the ice. Dropped for Tyler. Applin back for Cade. Cade hits Swanson. Good shot block by Swanson. Is Borwich unable to get the puck past the shot blocker. Left by Closey, 6:18 to play in the period. 1:27 left in the minor to Hrmatka. 6-0 Trojans. Here's Tyler. Applin fires, stopped by Brandt. If you're just joining us, New Prague got 4 in the first, 2 here in the second. And on the man advantage for 119 more. Coach Drazen started that power play with the second unit. And top unit comes on now. Again, I know with the score being like it is, but you got to work on your special teams, especially the New Prague not getting too many power play opportunities lately. You got to take advantage of these opportunities, the cohesiveness of this special teams unit. Ashley back for Beckius. August below the red. Has time. It's a passive penalty kill by Chaska. They're looking more shot block, and there's a good stick in the lane right there. Back for Anderson. Pass the shot blocker. Walker has time, and a shot stopped. Good left pad save by Brandt, or left arm save by Brandt. Anderson for Beckius. Left point. Marked by Alexander Bardakin. 38 seconds left in the minor. Beckius. Ashley fires, left glove save by Brandt. Waitis providing the screen. Anderson at the near side post as well. This is Ashley now with Waitis and Whitty joining this group. There's Anderson back on the point. Here is Carson Ashley. Offensive zone draw, one cleanly by New Prague. Here's Beckius. Beckius through. Taken by Chaska. August comes down the wall. Good support by Whitty. Again, Grayson looking for the hat trick. Anderson here. Ashley off the side of the net. 7 seconds left in the minor penalty. Here's Walker for Carson. Ashley fires. Blocker save. Gloved out of the air by Mason Gutowski. Anderson and Whitty there. Walker comes away with the puck. Back to the point for August. Good skating by August. Nice play by Beckius. That's such a good play in traffic. Anderson. Walker fires. I think it hit traffic. Here's Jackson Waitis. Long shift for some of these guys on the power play. Joey Bush was able to get on. He goes back and forth and hits Jackson. Waitis back for Bush. Bush, Beckius. Beckius through, pad save by Brandt, rebound knocked to the wall, and Anderson has the puck jump on him. New Prague does have to get fresh guys here. They've had some guys on the ice a long time. Here's Dorzinski, Owen, Anderson, hit him in rhythm. Good job by Swanson, he takes away the puck. Riley Krocek in his own end. We're under 4 minutes to play. Riley fanned on his end. There, you got one. Just a bad turnover by New Prague. A little lackadaisical with the puck there. And Chaska with the goal. A turnover by New Prague. And the top goal scorer on the team, Tyler Hrmatka, standing alone in the slot. And bangs it home. So Hrmatka off the turnover. And Chaska on the board, making it 6-1. Yeah, it'll be a good lesson for New Prague. Got to be a little bit, sometimes the score can dictate, and you're just not as strong on the puck as you need to be. And Ramaka makes no mistake. Greathouse and Campbell on the assists. All the top line on the board for Chaska. So 6-1 the score, 3:32, and they're dangerous again. Ramaka for Greathouse. What a save by Closey. The rebound is off the side of the net. Chaska had a wide open net there. Ramaka slot. Campbell fires, and New Prague's got to find it again. As Chaska has their best 2 shifts of the hockey game. They get a goal, and they come right back with their top line, who is dangerous again. Here is Campbell. Campbell has the puck taken away by Dorzinski. Dorzinski has the puck swept away by Bridger Kolasar. Here's Caden Krocek. Krocek for Fronic. This is Krocek, Fronic, and Keenan Huber now on the ice together. So a little line juggling here as Fronic's wraparound. Jack's had some good scoring opportunities in this game so far. Applin elects to ring around the wall. Huber fires wide. There's Rue. Rue leaves for Applin. Half wall for Grayson. Huber avoids Kolasar's hit. Harassed by Campbell. Pulls away from it. Good skating and strength by Keenan Huber. And I think the net's off here with 2:22 to play in period number 2. So New Prague's done just a lot right, but a little tough play in their own zone, and to give Chaska credit for coming right back and having their best shift of the game. And Joey Closey, the netminder, going from left to right, where he's at his best with a good pad save, best save of the night for Closey. Brody Grzuski has the puck. The puck dodges Applin, no icing, as Tyler back to receive, looking for Cloutier. Just goes past him. Cloutier's going to push forward and gets helped by Huber. Huber stays on the ice after being on the ice for 40 seconds or so on the last shift. Here's Applin. Applin maybe overhandled a little bit, taken away by Nelson. 2-on-1. Nelson fires and goes high and wide to the glass. And Prague got to manage the puck just a touch better than they have in the last few minutes. Swept away by Giel, and Cloutier on the forehand will get it deep. New Prague will change defenseman. At least Cloutier. Applin stays on the ice. His backhand attempt into the corner. Ashley comes together with Giel. A couple of new bodies on the ice getting puck touches for Chaska. Whitus comes away with it in front, and Borwidge was tied up. Good stick check by number 23, Hayden Nelson for Chaska, eliminating the opportunity by Borwidge. Beckius, pass for Cade. I think August is just offensively has been just so good the last three games. Is poised with the puck, very noticeable. Is New Prague dangerous now with 1 minute to go. Ashley fires and they score. New Prague got the goal. I think Brigham's going to get it. Brighaman from Ashley will listen for the second assist. Second goal for Caden. 3-point night for Ashley. And Brighaman in the right spot at the right time. Second assist is going to be, is that Walker? Let's see here. I don't know. I don't think it is Caden. We change our mind. Ashley from Anderson. We're going.
1 minute remaining.
And a 2-goal night for Carson Ashley. 3-assist night for Walker Anderson. I just make stuff up. 7-1 New Prague, last minute of the play. They give Brighaman an assist as well. So Brighaman's 11th assist, and New Prague filling up the score sheet. They lead 7-1 here towards the end of the second. And as Anderson has the puck knocked away by Hramatska, who's been very, very dangerous in the second. His shot stopped by Closey. On the forehand is Anderson. Anderson has the puck taken away by Campbell. Campbell, it's going to be offsides here. We'll get another face-off to end the second. We'll get second period replays and highlights after the conclusion of the period. And then and Mitchell will join me. We'll talk at the end of the period. We'll talk a little New Prague hockey, not only this game, but the road, the path ahead in Section 1AA. 18.1 to go, second period against 7-1 New Prague. 4-0 after one. A couple of goals by Carson Ashley here as New Prague breaks out 3-on-2. One more rush to end the period. Winnie looking for Dorzinski, and I think Fronick got a shot and a good save by Brandt. Jack Fronick could have 4 goals in this game as he's had some really, really good opportunities as the horn blows. And that's going to do it for period number 2 with the Trojans leading 7-1 here from New Prague. That is, he absolutely, I think, got that. That puck sent in. The diving play by, might have been Dorzinski sprawling. I think Dorzinski sniffing out one for himself, sprawling, poking ahead. I thought maybe Fronick got it, but I think Dorzinski lunging with the scoring chance. Good save by Brandt to end the period. Shots on goal through 2 periods. New Prague 42, Chaska 13. And let's take a look at your second period replay and highlights. That featured 3 New Prague goals. You can see the first one here is Fronick off the iron. Pretty good passing play. That was Tyler Applin joining the rush, and I thought a really good poised play by Tyler in the slot to not just wheel and fire it as his heart rate gets high. He ends up making a hockey play, and because of that, Fronick hits the bar. Whitty on the rebound. Grayson gets his second of the night. There's a good pass by Walker Anderson across, and Carson Ashley bangs it home for his first goal of the game. And here's Ashley's second one. As shot from just inside the circle beats the Chaska netminder, and those all 3 goals there for New Prague in period number 2. Once again, thank you to Twin Cities Featherlight Trailer and Storage for the replays and highlights all season long. That's so we're at the second intermission. Zamboni's on the ice. We are going to take a timeout, but just want to wrap the scoring here through 2 periods. Carson Ashley with 2. Grayson Whitty with 2, 1 goal each for Jackson Whitus, Aiden Estrom, and Caden Brigham. The lone goal for Chaska, Tyler Ramatka, late in the second. Let's take a commercial timeout. We'll pay the bills. We'll wrap up the second and take a little break. You're watching New Prague Trojans Boys Hockey.
At Twin Cities Featherlight Trailer Sales, we've been providing outstanding sales and service since 1993. Whether you're looking for Featherlight, Sundowner, Bloomer, or Legend, we carry 8 major brands to ensure you get the best selection. From motorcycle trailers to luxury living quarter horse trailers, we have the quality you expect and the service you deserve. We even offer secure trailer storage. Since 2017, owners Sam and Crystal Blank of New Prague, together with their 5 children, have been proud to carry on this legacy. With a service team boasting over 75 years of combined experience, we're committed to excellence. Twin Cities Featherlight Trailer Sales. We look forward to satisfying your trailer needs.
Is your garage door giving you trouble? Whether it's a broken spring, malfunctioning opener, or you need a brand new door, AAI Garage Door is here to help. Doug and his team at AAI Garage Doors bring over 20 years of experience to every repair and installation, providing fast, reliable, and affordable solutions for your garage door needs. Serving New Prague and surrounding areas like Belle Plaine, Shakopee, Prior Lake, and more, we're proud to be your trusted local garage door experts. Call Doug today at 952-465-9409 or visit AAIGarageDoors.com for fast, friendly service. AAI Garage Doors, bringing you peace of mind, one door at a time.
Home. It's where your story begins, and every story deserves a beautiful place to unfold. At Rocksmith Granite and Quartz, we craft surfaces made for real life, warm gatherings, busy mornings, and everything in between. From bright, inviting kitchens to calming, beautifully designed bathrooms, we bring craftsmanship, care, and elegance to every space. Whether you're building a new home or refreshing the one you love, Rocksmith Granite and Quartz. You're going to love our work.
If you are interested in a new furnace, AC, water heater, or water softener and want professional and quality installations along with great pricing, give us a call. Full Circle Mechanical, fully covering your home comfort needs. 651-315-2000, and let's go Trojans!
Mental health impacts every aspect of our lives. Yet for too long, it's been treated as a conversation to avoid. At Duck Up Memorial, we know the cost of silence is far too high. That's why we've made it our mission to bring real stories and life-saving education to schools and communities. Through courage and connection, we're equipping young people, parents, and teachers with tools to recognize and address mental health struggles before it's too late. We do this because we believe no one should feel alone. We do this because every life matters, and we do this because in every season, your mental health matters. Help us bring hope to more communities. Your support, whether through donations, sharing our message, or wearing our merchandise, fuels our mission to end the stigma and build a culture of care. We hope you'll join us.
For over 90 years, Witt Construction has been building dreams in New Prague and the surrounding communities. They're a family-owned and operated business and are proud to be led by former New Prague Trojan hockey players who understand the importance of teamwork and dedication. That's why they're committed to providing their customers with the best possible experience. Whether you're building a new custom home, renovating your existing home, or need commercial construction services, they'll work with you to create a space that meets your unique needs and budget. They also will offer a wide range of other services, including excavation and deck building. So no matter what your project is, they can help you get it done right. Visit their website or call them today for more information.
Hero Home Services is your trusted ally in home comfort. Whether it's plumbing, heating, cooling, drains, ducts, or electrical, visit callhero.com now to schedule your service.
And welcome back here to First Bank and Trust Arena. Zamboni has finished. We're about 4 minutes away from puck drop here, period number 3, joined by Mitchell, senior Mitchell Chadwick here. Our spotlight on the whole New Prague Trojans hockey team here, brought to you by OMSC. If you've ever had to, I'm going to use words, if you've ever had to think about wisdom teeth for yourself or your kids, you know it can be stressful. OMSC makes it easier. They handle everything from wisdom teeth removal to all other oral surgery needs. You can arrange a consult at their locations in Savage, Chanhassen, Edina, or Wayzata. Mitchell, all New Prague here. Shots on goal, 43-13, 7 goals. A lot of guys getting on the score sheet. It's been a good night, and it's a deserved night as New Prague's played some good hockey without results lately.
Yeah, super fun game. It's kind of a good practice game for sections, I think. Also a good ego booster. I think going into sections, it's going to be a good feeling off on our shoulders.
Nothing wrong with getting some confidence and having the stick feel good in your hands heading into the section playoffs. New Prague, all the lines are going too. You get a couple first period goals from the Dorzinski line. You get a couple of goals from the Ashley line. Jackson gets one on the power play and on the back end contributing too. So just a full group effort here through 2 periods.
Super fun to get everybody involved, especially like Aiden Estrom getting his first of his varsity career. I mean, he'll have a good next 2 years, but it's good that he got his first one tonight. Still waiting on Jack Fronick, though. I know it's coming.
He's been snake bit. He's had plenty of opportunities here in this game. Hit the iron there in the second period as well. So Jack's sniffing for a goal as well, 23 and white. Third period, coming up. Let's talk about the section a little bit, Mitchell. We just got an update. Lakeville South leading Farmington 3-2. I think if that game's close, Farmington's still going to be the one. Farmington did beat them earlier in the year. They'll have 7 more wins than them. Could you argue the other way because of South schedule? Maybe. But let's talk about New Prague's little pod. Lakeville North, New Prague, Owatonna for the 3 through 5 seeds. How do you see it playing out?
Yeah, this section's a gauntlet. I mean, start of the season, all these social media pages like talking about how weak our section was, but I could see 5 teams out of this section all having a chance to go to the X. And I mean, definitely with us, North and Owatonna, I think we're all even teams. We played really good against both those teams, and I think we have a good chance against anybody in this section. We played really good against Farmington, had a bad day against South, but I mean, if we can bring the intensity we're bringing tonight, even though Chaska's not the greatest team, but we bring this intensity to any game in sections, or the intensity we brought to Jefferson, I thought we played really good that game too.
And I even think the South game, I know it ended up 6-2, but I do think we've closed the gap talent-wise with them. I mean, hockey scores, sometimes the score doesn't tell the story. Yes, South was the better team that day. Yes, South deserved to win. But I was also at the section semifinal game last year, and I know it was a closer score, but we have closed that gap with South.
Yeah, I felt like we played really well against them. The score didn't show when we played them earlier too, and exactly what you said.
A couple of guys, again, our brand where first star of the game last game, Mitchell, was Tyler Applin. We talked about the compliments he's played with. I really like that shift where he joined the rush, and you said that's something that Coach Drazen and the whole coaching staff emphasizing in practice. Guys like Tyler and Cade Borwidge and August Becky is joining the rush.
Yeah. That, and then also they've been working on this thing called Chicago Roll that I think they've been executing a lot tonight, where you can see a lot of circular motion in the offensive zone, and I think we're definitely executing what we've been working on in practice tonight and hoping to keep it going.
Last regular season home game. Hopefully we get one more playoff game, whether it's against Lakeville North or against Owatonna. I personally believe we've done enough. I don't think you can, in my mind, it comes down to, do you have a better record? Well, Owatonna has a better record than us. Who played the better schedule? Well, New Prague did. If those things are tied, whoever wins the head-to-head game should be ahead. That's the way I've always kind of looked at it. New Prague has 2 of those 3 criteria. I don't think in good faith you could put Owatonna ahead of us. I think we have a home game, but you never know what coaches are going to do when they collude and get in the room.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
We got Huber, Rue, and Whitus. Puck is down here. Chase Cloutier forward for Rue. And there's a couple of guys, Mitchell, looking for their first goals of the year. You're talking about Jack Fronick, and I'd like Chase Cloutier to get on the board as well. Whether it's a goal or an assist, just a full team guy, it'd be nice for him to get one.
Yeah, I've been talking about Jack Fronick all year, but I don't want to I want it so bad for Chase. It's unreal. He worked so hard this year, and he deserves to get rewarded.
Kolasar shot stopped by close, rebound by Hermatka, and Chaska has a little pressure here, and here's Grayson Rue up the left wing. Good pass by Grayson, as here's Applin joining the rush again, as Tyler this time has the puck roll off his stick. Again, we're 7-1 New Prague here early stages of period number 3. There's a Waitis on the forehand, but a good stick there by the Chaska defense. Joey Closey hasn't been too busy. Mitchell, he's stopped 12 of 13 shots, but he has a couple of, I think, one really good save each period. And if New Prague is going to make a section run, they're going to need great goaltending like they got last year. I thought Murphy was sensational in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, I'm going to be brutally honest. Joey's got to turn up a little bit, but he's showing it tonight. I mean, he made a few really good saves, like you said, and he just got to lock in a little more.
And I think he's really good when he's like going left to right. That's where I think some of his best saves this season is when he's pushing off the left skate and going from left to right. I think he's athletic enough to do that, and I think he's made some really good ones this year going left to right. Bardickin chips in. August Beckius back, and Beckius will have the puck. 15:20 to play in regulation. 7-1 New Prague as Borwich's pass for Brigham fails to click, and New Prague's going to ice it. And I do think, for the Trojans, I think the outcome's decided. I think we know that here, as it is running time here in the third period. But you want to still play a good period of hockey. You don't want to get away from your game a little bit. This is New Prague won't play another game in a week, and you don't want to develop bad habits this last third period.
Right. We gotta keep it up. I think again we should use this game as some more development and just work on things that we need to work on for sections.
Ashley wins the draw cleanly. Beckius reverses to a Borwidge, and Cade has a good pass to Caden Brigham. Brigham accepts. New Prague leads the rush 4-on-3. Brigham has the puck knocked away by Tyson Herman. Back to Beckius. Here's August. August actually hits Anderson. It's in his equipment, and Walker comes away with the puck. Walker to August. August quickly to Ashley. Carson goes rink wide. Good pass for Walker. Walker returns it for Ashley, and he was checked by Montague. Good play by the Hawks defenseman Hudson Montague, just a freshman. Here's Anderson. Anderson centering him pass in front and hits the left skate of Brigham. 14:06 play as Chaska breaks out to center. Another guy I've been impressed with is August Beckius. I thought there was a little stretch in the middle of the season where August was kind of rolling out, not taking hits to make plays, as here comes Anderson, shoots it just wide. But I think August, his playmaking and passing the last 3 or 4 games has been off the charts good.
Yeah, he's definitely showing his creativity that he has. I mean, like always in practice or in shinny or anything, he's always got some crazy things he's pulling out. And I think he's starting to let a little more loose, and I think it's benefiting him for sure.
And one thing that is noticeable with him, it's the game never gets fast for him. Like it feels like when the puck's on his stick, everything's still slow. He sees everything so cleanly, and I don't know if he's had a bad pass in three straight games.
Yeah, I really admire his calmness with the puck. It's super. It's an easy feeling when you know he has the puck. He's probably not going to mess up with it. So.
Here's Whitty. Whitty elects to go for Fronick, and Fronick shoots wide. Grayson Whitty again with 2 goals. Carson Ashley has 2 as well. I think a good unselfish play by Whitty there. He was in a high danger area and, elected to go to his buddy Fronick, who's been a little snake bitten here tonight. I think that's a good play by Grayson. His Greathouse racing against Joey Bush. There's Riley Krocek. Krocek's pass hits the skates of Ramatka. Dorzinski comes to support him. Who's going to win this puck battle? New Prague who's going to have Joey Bush on the backhand? Good pass by Joey ahead for Grayson Whitty. Here's Grayson Whitty. Has some room on the left wing. Grayson stops. Centering pass. Good deflection by Wyatt Connors. And Chaska will counterattack. Again, we're running time. Third period. 7-1 New Prague. Here's Campbell on the backhand. Back to the point in Montague. Montague goes D to Giel. And here's Fronick, and we're going to get, what do we get? The net is off there.
Can't whistle that down. You got to just fix it.
Does it seem like the nets come off here more than other rinks? Am I wrong? Or, I mean, I'm not at road games. Is that normal for high school hockey?
It's just Joey Closey. That's his strong suit, is knocking off the net.
See, I think Murphy did it quite a bit last year, too. It just seems like it happens here more than others, but maybe I'm making it up. There's Applin. Actually, Applin's intended pass is deflected And he now will reverse to Chase Cloutier. Cloutier looking for Aiden Estrom. And Aiden gets 2 periods here tonight. Played in the first and got a goal. And back on the ice here in the third. Jackson Whitus pass for Huber. Huber skating in rhythm. He's by himself and he fires and he hits Giel. Giel's made a couple nice plays on the back end for Chaska. To the line, Applin on the forehand, keeps in. Here's Jackson Whitus, centering for Huber and shot it wide. Good pass by Jack, re-centered by Whitus. Applin sends through, and that's knocked away, looking for Estrom. Good, dangerous shift for New Prague, and a good stick check there by Chase Cloutier.
Jackson and Keenan, those two are always on the same wavelength. They're always buddying up on each other in the locker room, too, and their chemistry is definitely always there.
And I love their game on Tuesday. I think this has been more of an even game, but I think they got a ton of ice time when they needed it on Tuesday, and they were the most consistent line on the ice. I'm talking Huber, Whitus, and Rue on Tuesday night. Here's Caden Brigham. He absorbs the hit. Good hit by Tyson Herman. Chaska to the line, kept in by Borwidge, and the Hawks will flip to center, and Walker knocks it down with a high stick, and we'll get a face-off and a whistle. And here's that last dangerous, those opportunities for New Prague. Good pass by Whitus. The nice thing about it, Mitchell, is Jackson didn't keep the puck on his stick too long. Like a lot of times, guys will take it and collect it and let the defense reset, but he got rid of it so quickly right onto the tape. Excellent pass for Keenan.
Yep, that's one of Jackson's strong suits is his passing. He's super quick and he's usually pretty accurate.
Good pass for Brigham and for Ashley, looking for the hat trick. Beckius scores! August Beckius joining the rush, gets the goal, and New Prague leads 8-1. The sheet says he has one already, but I'm actually saying he didn't because that hit the butt of Whitus on Tuesday. But Beckius with the goal, he has second. And once again brought to you by Hero Home Services as New Prague now leads 8-1. Ashley on the assist. I think Brigham gets the other one. That's going to be Beckius from Ashley and Brigham at, the clock's running, so I don't know. But in the third period, New Prague leads 8-1. So Beckius is second on my sheet. Assist for Brigham, 3-point night for Caden. And Ashley with the assist, 4-point day for Carson. Nice for August to get one. I think he deserved one here, Mitchell. He's been playing so well lately.
Absolutely.
As Closey with the save. And clock running again, 8-1 New Prague. Mitchell, I said that score is 8-1. Go ahead, say it. Say it. Give me a little credit.
You're a time traveler.
That was my prediction going in the game. So Dorzinski on the draw against Hermatka. So Beckius is second. Again, as Ashley and Brigham fill in the score sheet for New Prague as Whitty knocks his man down. There's Joey Bush. Puck eludes him back to center, and this is Riley Krocek. Krocek for Dorzinski. Dorzinski as Bush coming back late. Joey for Krocek, and Grayson Whitty now will lead the rush. Whitty's pass eludes everybody. Brandt, who came in to start the second period, will lead for Giel, and Giel's attempted pass deflected by Fronick up into the net with the clock moving.
Grayson's low base is so powerful. I mean, that's one thing that's picked up for him this season is his physicality, and he's not scared to take a hit, and he's going to throw one back. So,
a couple of guys filling up the score sheet. Carson Ashley, 2 goals, 2 assists, and really hasn't. It's not like he's had the puck on his stick a whole lot, but he's making good plays when he has it. Here's Grayson Rue dodging Connors. Keenan Huber, quickest man to the puck, which happens a lot. Huber shot off the right shoulder, sniffing for the rebound. And that's one thing, and I know Keenan's been our second and third star a couple of times here, Mitchell, but I think when he's just quicker to the puck than some guys he goes against, and he just wins, he's at about an 85% success rate winning 50-50 pucks.
Yeah, sometimes I don't think Keenan has a brain, and he's just go all the time, and he never gives up.
Good pass by Rue, and Tyler Applin with the shot from a high danger area. Good stop by Brandt as Grayson Rue set up Tyler looking for his another goal from the back end. Rue knocked down, and Cloutier and Applin in their own end with 6:42 to play. New Prague with this win will go to 11-11-3. seeding meeting Sunday. New Prague will end up as high as the 3, as low as the 5. I'm going to guess 4. Here's Anderson puck handling at center ice. Buying time as New Prague finished the line change. Carson Ashley looking for Brigham. Brigham knocked down by Montague, and the net's going to come off. Talk about some of the strengths of Caden Brigham, the sophomore, with a goal and a couple assists. He was our #1 star in a game earlier this year. Can't remember the game. And I think New Prague kind of looking for that winger, Mitchell, to play with Walker and Carson all year, and Caden's kind of slotted into that the back half of the year.
I mean, yeah, obviously he's a really tall kid, and I mean, he'll be playing tight end next fall for our football team, and obviously he's got the size, and I think that's important with this line because Walker's kind of the fast, skilled guy, and Carson's the grinder, and Caden's just out there being tall, and then his shot. I mean, he's got such a wicked release.
And that's what I noticed about him, too. I think Caden's best strength's in the offensive zone. Like, I think he's got some development to do in the neutral zone, but, man, when he's in the offensive zone, he can make some plays as Chaska counterattacks here. They come back 2-on-2 and a good block by Beckius. But I think Caden's a better player in the offensive zone than the neutral zone, and that's when he's at his best. Here comes New Prague breaking out. This is 3-on-2. Another odd man rush. Just onside as Beckius joins the rush. Walker leaves for Brigham. Walker now into open space, and sometimes that's a good play in hockey. Put the puck in open space and go get it. Beckius for Borwidge. Kate had a little trouble accepting, but does a good job lifting the stick at the end and puts the puck back on Walker. Back for Borwidge. Borwidge on the forehand. Dorzinski. Krocek. New Prague initiating the cycle. Here's Krocek through. Right pad saved by Brandt. 4.5 to play in the hockey game. 8-1 New Prague. We're running time. And Chaska to center. Krocek takes it.
Riley also hasn't gotten his goal this year. He had one in the section game against Lakeville South last year, but he hasn't gotten his this year.
Here is Bush fires, and Brandt with the glove save. I remember that. I think New Prague was down 1-0, and I think Beckius set him up. I think August left a pretty nice pass for Krocek, and Riley banged it home from the right point. A little traffic as well. The enthusiasm in that section semi game last year was off the charts, man. The tension was great. Man, that was a fun hockey game.
Yeah, it was a good showing from our school, too. We had a lot of people there supporting our guys, and atmosphere was crazy. So
Joey Bush keeping the puck in. Again, we're under 4 minutes to go after the game. We'll have your Brandware 3 stars of the game. A lot of choices, a lot of guys with multiple point nights. Nice thing is I get to choose and I get to say whoever I want. So Joey Bush on the forehand. I've been pretty fair all year. I've been trying to do it honestly. But a lot of guys playing really well for New Prague tonight. Here's Dorzinski in his own end. Working with Krocek, and Owen comes out with it. Dorzinski looking for Whitty, and Grayson's alone. Looking for the hat trick. Grayson Whitty back and scores.
God.
Grayson Whitty with the mitts, the silky ones. The shiny ones goes backhand over the shoulder. New Prague now leads 9-1. Hat trick for Whitty. And a really good pass. I think it was Dorzinski from his own end leading him. And boy, that is a world class. That is a really, really good shot by Whitty. Backhand up over the shoulder. Not many people doing anything with that. Grayson with a hat trick. 3rd goal for Whitty. And now has 8 goals on the year. And a really good pass in his own end. I think it was Dorzinski who sprung. I could be wrong. There's Grayson Rule. White is for Huber. And here comes Chaska. So Bush on the assist, actually. Joey Bush with the save. And they score. Chaska. Campbell up over the blocker shoulder, and the Hawks respond and make it 9-2. So Campbell the goal. So Bush with the assist, his 2nd assist of the game for New Prague on the Whitty hat trick. And Chaska comes down 30 seconds later. And well play shot there.
What a shot.
Yeah, it's Joey had a lot of the net taken care of, but hard to get it all. And Campbell with the goal, his 9th goal of the season for Chaska. Under 2 minutes to play. Shots at goal 50-17. And here comes Grayson Rue. Rue for Whitus, and Whitus will send deep. It was left for Borwidge. Borwidge has some time and space. Tipped in front by Rue. And here's Whitus. Good opportunity there. Back for Cloutier. Cloutier's shot goes wide. Borwidge to the point. Dorzinski. Dorzo with the Whitus screen. Around the net. Left for Rue. It jumps his stick over the boards. Whitus for Borwidge. Borwidge's one-time opportunity. And Greathouse checks him nicely. We are 1 minute left in the hockey game.
1 minute remaining in the hockey game.
Chaska in their own end will have their Brandware 3 stars of the game after the conclusion of the contest. On the forehand is Borwidge, and here comes Walker Anderson. 40 seconds to go. 9-2 New Prague. Anderson centering pass hits a skate. This one hits a stick, and New Prague will regroup back at center ice. New Prague playoffs will start on Thursday. We won't know who or where until Sunday. If it's home game, we'll be on the air for a 7 o'clock start time Thursday night. Tyler Applin with 20 seconds to go. Nice pass for Brigham. Caden Brigham, 3-on-2 for Anderson. Anderson fires, saved by Brandt, who's done a good job coming in off the bench. Anderson crossing Brigham, looking for his second goal of the game, and Brandt makes the save. And that's going to do it. Shots on goal finished 50-17 for New Prague. New Prague breaks a 6-game winless streak. And again, but they were starting to play good hockey. You kind of felt this one coming. I did anyway. I thought this one was going to be in hand early. It was. And the Trojans end up defeating the Hawks 9-2. Third period replay highlights and replays. Let's take a look at a couple of the goals for New Prague. New Prague got 4 in the first. They get 3 in the second. They get 2 in the third. Goals in the third by Beckius and Whitty. The hat trick. And we'll take a look at some of those highlights. Is right on the doorstep there. That was a good opportunity for Huber. That was Whitus looking for Huber there, and Keenan just missed. And there was Beckius spinning again. Saw New Prague joining the rush as August Beckius spinning gets the goal, and Carson Ashley on the assist. And that was something you noticed to the game. Applin joining the rush, Beckius joining the rush, Borowicz joining the rush. Joey Bush has done it all season long. And a couple of these other opportunities for New Prague. Again, just a really good hockey game. A couple of mistakes. A couple times the puck ended up in the net, and you see here Grayson Whitty with the hat trick, the backhand over the shoulder to cap off his excellent game. 3 goals and an assist for Whitty. Thursday night playoff game. Again, your Brandware 3 stars of the game coming up momentarily. Playoffs on Thursday. New Prague will be anywhere from the 3 to the 5 seed. They will play, if they're the 3 seed, they'll play Rochester Century. If they're the 4 or the 5, they'll play either Lakeville North or Owatonna. We won't know till Sunday. Let's take a look at time now for your Brandware 3 stars of the game. Are you looking for custom branded apparel for your business or sports organization? Our stars trust Brandware. You should too. Number 3 star of the game, defenseman August Beckius with a goal and an assist. Talk about August, just played such good hockey. Offensively, his passing patience and just ability to make plays and keep his heart rate down. Beckius gets a goal and an assist, another positive step in his development. Second star of the game is Carson Ashley. Ashley has 2 goals and 2 assists, 4-point night for Carson. And your Brandware first star of the game, congratulations on the hat trick, Grayson Whitty, the sophomore winger, 3 goals and an assist. Grayson, you guys haven't won in a little bit. You guys have played some tough teams, but you guys were playing good hockey. Listening to your coach with the message, it kind of felt like you guys were due for a breakout game, and you get one tonight.
Yeah, it's good for us to have a game like this, especially going into sections here. We've had a lot of close games lately, and this one means a lot to just come out here and just beat a team like this right before sections, it's going to help us.
Talk about your first goal. Looked like Jack got one, but Fronic hits the iron, and the puck comes out to you. You didn't get caught standing still, moving into a hard area, and you bury your first one. Jack was snake bit a little bit tonight. He had some good opportunities on your line.
Yeah, we were trying to feed him for a goal here, but yeah, that first one I just threw on net, and I got lucky to go in.
You get one early in the second period as well. Fronic gets an assist on that one as well. Tyler Applin joining the rush. Something that was noticeable to me today, Grayson, is how much your defensemen were joining the play, and talking with Mitchell here on air, something you guys are working on in practice.
Yeah, it helps a lot when the D get into play. It just makes it easier for us forwards. And especially against a team like this, it's important that they get up and help us score some more goals.
You get your hat-trick goal late in the third period. Pretty nice mitts there. That was is that your favorite move in the breakaway challenge? Or?
I told Keenan in the locker room if I get a breakaway, that's what I'm going to do. And so, yeah, I did that.
Let's talk playoffs here coming up. You could be as high as the 3. The seedings don't come out Sunday. You could be as low as the 5 and on the road. Do you have any preference here? Is it, do you want to play Owatonna? Are you looking to play Rochester Century, Lakeville North? Do you have a preference of who you play for the playoffs?
No, I don't really care. I'm just excited.
Like to play hockey?
I'm excited for sections.
I am too. So, all right. Again, I want to congratulate you. Again, 3 goals and an assist for our Brandware first star of the game, Grayson Whitty. Grayson, you get a week off. You play on Thursday. Good luck in the playoffs. We'll see you the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right. That is your first star of the game, Grayson Whitty. Congratulations to him, as well as our second star, Carson Ashley, and third star, August Beckius. New Prague improves to 11-11-3 on the season, and they head into section play. If we are at home on Thursday, we will be on the air. If we're on the road, we will let you know. And the final today from First Bank and Trust Arena, New Prague, the Trojans 9, Chaska 2. That's going to do it. Hopefully we'll talk to everybody on Thursday. Good night, everyone.